Hey, you all, what's up? What's up? We're jumping, pull up, pull up. Hope you got car insurance. But by any means, if it ain't him or them, then yes, it's possibly me, uniquely she. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And just to share a little bit of my morning or my afternoon or whatever, I was just looking for something for my son. And so happened just going through stuff, I found some money. I'm like, what? It's crazy that you just be in a moment and then you be like, something come up, you be like, wow. But anyway, let's get to this live. Question of the day is, what are some things you'll change for a healthier lifestyle? Veggies, water, I don't know, you name it, would you change it? That's the question. And I wanna I actually wanna hear from you all as far as what changes have y'all made as far as health and water and other stuff like that to honestly give y'all a little bit of a story time. Um I don't really share much, but for about 2 weeks now, I've been actually I had made an appointment to see about swelling in my feet. And of course, being in the chair that will cause your feet or your legs to swell because you're bending your feet in the position of your body. So I've been told it could be so many things, and even growing up and how I was raised, oh, it could be this, oh, it could be that, da da da. And honestly, um, the first doctor I said, she said, okay, well, let's just see the result from just propping up your feet whenever, da da da, da da da. And I kind of got excited a little bit because um, my father was speaking about a recliner, and it's so funny because I always make jokes about being an old lady in in a recliner. But I actually thought that it actually helped me out knowing that my feet are where they are and I'm going through what I'm going through. But all seriousness, it's been quite an adventure. It has literally been quite an adventure for me, and it's hard. It's definitely hard. I was just talking to a good friend earlier today, and we talk about everything, and it's so crazy because like we are so dead on each other's lives. It's ridiculous. It's only like a little bits that's different, but I mostly love and respect her. And if anything, she's able to tell me her experience and how she went through it and this and that. So I kind of wanted to open the building for whoever to jump in and speak their piece or whatever they want to say as far as health. Um, and then we all know everybody's journey or everybody's story is different because not we all don't eat the same things or wasn't taught a certain way to eat. I need to eat more not nanny. I don't know what you mean. But one big change I have made as far as health would be I cut faucet water off all in all. Well, as far as drinking it, I cut it off all in all. I definitely have been looking up like some little purifiers, like for the shower and the faucets in the house. I definitely have been looking that up. But yeah, I stay with bottled water. I would not drink tap for nothing. Like you cannot pay me to drink that because it's just no way, no how. I can't do it. And to add, I have cut off meat. Like no way, no how. I'm cool. And it was so crazy because I had spoke. This has nothing to do with meat, just to say, but I spoke a little bit earlier about a little situation I dealt with last night. Knowing my little journey I've been with this whole salt water issue and limiting it and cutting it off. Um, Last night I was like, you know what? I'm hungry, but I didn't know what I wanted to make. So I actually was like, you know what? Let me make some fish real quick. Out of anything, I fried it just because I was like, I want that taste. So I fried it and I made sure paper towel got all the majority of the oil out. Da da da. And then like I want to say like 5 minutes or 10 minutes later after eating it, it came right back out. Bleh. Not to give off any bad vibes, but that to me that was like a sense like, girl, you know you're not supposed to be eating this. So that's literally why it came right back up and out. You ain't supposed to be eating this. So I thought that was a little crazy because I did not feel good, and I was praying like, I do not want to wake up sick, please. No, 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 no. So I did not actually woke up feeling good, and I slept well last night. So that is definitely a blessing. Um, uh, let me see. What else I may add? What else can I add? No one's really saying much. Um, hmm, I can tell y'all share how I feel about this little saltwater thing because it's like literally been tripping me out. So anybody in a chair that's going through something like this or knows somebody going through something like this, please help your sister out. I need some tips and tricks because I just can't do it no more. Well, I ain't gonna say I can't do it no more. I'd rather not do it no more. It's just difficult all the way around. It's like even when I like me standing up ain't no problem. But I think it's me being used to sitting down, and then like when I stand up for so long, it's a certain pain, and then when my feet get so swell, it's like annoying. And then like I've been told, oh, don't drink that much water, or it could be salt. Cut off salt. Okay, I cut off salt. Now they still big. What's the issue? Please tell me something else. Tell me what's next up your sleeve that it could be. Cause clearly, okay, the salt out the way. I mean, I got drink fluid. I can't. You feel me? Okay, I'm not about to die of thirst. There's no way, no how. But now that I've always been told that those were always going to come up when it came up to my feet and swelling and da da da. But I was in the doctor and I got real irritated because the doctor kept trying to tell me, oh, here's water pills. I would love to see how they react or see the result. Da, da, da. And I was thinking in my head, I'm not nobody's guinea pig. I'm not about to be scarfing down no one pill a day for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm good. That will be my very last option. And then not only that, that affects my kidneys. So, no. And then like I don't seen my mother go through with taking those and seeing every how I react to her, and I just know, no. And so uh I don't know. I googled some things to see a more natural way how to pee. It said exercise. It said bending down. It said it was some more crazy things it said. I can't remember all of them, but it was some more crazy create some things that I thought were crazy that Google had put in the thing as far as helping you pee. And it was so crazy how when I was in the doctor's office and the lady pressed down on my feet and said, "Oh, it's fluid. It's yeah, ain't that what she said? Yeah, she said it's fluid. You have fluid in your feet." And then I was like, "It's so crazy how you say that, right? And you're so passionate about getting me to believe that I have fluid in my feet that when I was here last week and my feet dang near looked the same, the other doctor wasn't so what you call it, so drastic about getting me to believe that it's fluid or trying to drive water pills down my throat. It was a total different vibe. It just was. And right now it's just like I don't know what to do. I don't. I really don't, because I'm like, okay, it's a no go for water pills. I stand up for however long I can, whenever I can. That's a plus. Um, the ultimate goal with what whatever goes right with going through this experience, the ultimate goal is for me to stand up without my turkey looking feet bumping into my leg that's kind of, well, my ankle that's also kind of swollen, because that cramps. I mean, it hurts. It's not a real good feeling. And then I remember speaking about uh spasms. I think that's the right word. Yeah. Speaking about spasms and how your feet shake and all that kind of stuff. Who's to say if I stand up, right when I stand up, I don't have one, and I bust my, you feel me, bust my butt, and then have to get up on my swollen legs. That will hurt. That will all like hurt. I've known the pain very well. I really do. And yeah, that's the ultimate goal though. I'm trying to stand up without the foot being so swole and the ankle being so swole, and like jabbing into each other, because it's not a good feeling. It's not. I don't like it by any means at all. I can literally go without that kind of pain. So for me, tap, salt is out the pocket. Let's see what else. Sugars are kind of out the pocket. Uh, let me see what else. Yeah, for me, that's what's out the pocket for me. But what I have put into my pocket is a whole lot more veggies. I've been trying different fruits out to like see what I like, fruits I never had before. Um, let me see what else. I had, well, people that know me know I love tea. So tea is a plus. I love it. Um, I ate a thing of oatmeal the other morning. That was different because I'm used to all the big breakfasts and you gotta make this, make this. I just had me a simple bowl of oatmeal and I was satisfied. So hey, it was a bonus for me. Um, I cut off milk. That's a big no go for me. Um, let's see what else. I don't know. I have been cutting off a lot more, but I think what I've been adding have doubled what I've taken off as far as health. And that just remind me, I do need to go. Next time I go out, I need to make sure I get some more oranges, and I need to buy me a blender too. Cause I used to, me and the kids used to always make smoothies, and now that the smoothie is broken, can't really make smoothies with a broken smoothie. I mean, broken blender. So yeah. Um. So what all will I mean? I said what all. What will you change to live a healthier lifestyle when it comes to how you eat and your health overall? And I'm not trying to be nosy. I'm just trying to see if y'all got some tips and tricks to some other, some other that you, whatever. I see John. Well, he left. Look like he left. Ha ha ha. But yeah, some tips and tricks to see what all we can what all I don't even know who that one person is, but oh well. Mm, 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 mm. And it's so crazy because I'll literally like for a while I kind of wanted to share my experience with when I had surgery and my weight and the way I feel and all that. Not just not just for what's the word I'm looking for? Not just for inspiration. It was just to actually see. I mean, I know I'm not the only human being, and I know whoever else probably not the human being. I'm not the only person, but overall, whatever, we don't go through the same thing. We live two very different lifestyles, and if you got tips and tricks that that might help me or might help another person, hey, why not share it? I mean, you may not want to. Some people might. Who knows? Who knows? And I do want to add that this live was actually supposed to go on yesterday, but what happened was I got kind of a little busy, and then I'm trying to find what you call that, a ace bandage, and that what it's called when you get the thing to go around your injured area. I think that's what it's called. Comment or whatever if I'm wrong, but I was trying to find one because that was another option that the doctor has said that I could wrap up my foot or whatever real tight, and I'm like, sheesh, how like wrapping it up tight, knowing it's already swollen, how bad is that gonna hurt? And then another thing I want to add is wow, I've been through this experience already, and knowing how fat my foot get like at the top, and then like just the swelling overall, and then with that your skin stretches, and then when it goes back down, it look like you got like snake skin. Like, oh my, it's crazy, crazy. But I'm gonna try it out. I'm definitely gonna try it out and see if it worked for me. Cause right now, I'm willing to go through anything but taking water pills. Anything that don't cause for me to be on meds and just constantly taking meds and not knowing how they're gonna react to my body, I'm there for it. I'm certainly there for it. And it was so crazy because uh Shay was saying something about a standing chair standing. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but she was speaking about one of those, and I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know what it was for. I didn't know nothing. So then when she showed me, I'm like, oh, oh. And then, like I said, we live two different lifestyles. She's she can't stand, I can. But I love her so much because even though we still like in the same area and out the same area at the same time, she's always there for me and I love it. But I was actually looking at it when she showed me, and I was like, you know what, that looked kind of fun. But then but then I had to get out of my silly sense and actually try to think like, okay, well, I get it, but that still is going to mean that my back is still going to hurt. That back pain is not going to get taken away, and that's what I do not like about it. That's one thing I do not like. And I remember I had a note from my doctor at a point in time, and it was saying that I couldn't stand up for a certain period of time. But then it was so crazy, man. Yeah, I done been through some things, it's crazy. But um, my dad think that it is, well, my dad had spoken about being pregnant and that being the last time my feet has actually gotten so big, and I could definitely say it was, but it ain't no need for you to be trying to give me no pregnancy test. I don't need to take one. That's not needed. No, that's not what's going on right now. Sorry to burst your bubble, but wrong answer. And I also want to add, even though it's like 20 minutes later, that today there will not be no one coming in and speaking about health, because I believe everybody is just not available right now, because that's usually what I get. And then not only that, I didn't I didn't reach out and ask somebody to come on here and chop it up with us. So yeah. I was just like, ah, be solo dolo. This time it's gonna be just solo dolo. But yeah, if y'all know anybody in a chair that is going through this, please send them my way, because I have so many questions. So many. So many, so many. And I mean, hey, maybe I got some tips and tricks you don't know nothing about. You don't ever know until you shoot them my way, and then we kind of, you feel me, tell our story. But But yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to get through this issue, even though the salt thing I was already aware of, just period, because how I was brought up, and then like seeing how my mom went through it and stuff like that, and stuff she would always say. So yeah, that was already kind of on my mind, and I'm not a big salt fan anyway. But them water pills got me. I'm not even gonna lie. Being in there and her trying to shove that down my throat and in my head, I'm like, boy, these doctors be the biggest. Allegedly, these doctors be the biggest drug dealers sometimes when they be trying to get you on these medicines. It's crazy. It is crazy. I just don't get it sometimes. I really don't. But what else do I want to touch on as far as health? Oh yeah. I do want to mention this because this has been something I've been looking at and been kind of diving into a little bit. Not all of these waters out here are good for us either. Like literally, as far as the brands, like they put so many chemicals in half of these brands of water, and we don't even know. We just think it's healthy. I definitely do want to add that because they as I don't even know if I'm saying the word right. Acidity. I don't know. I'm sure I'm not saying it right, but um, I'm gonna put a link in the description below so y'all see exactly what I'm talking about when I just made that statement. But yeah, all our bottles of water is not even for real good for us. We have to literally be careful with the brands and the water and all that. Like it's like no matter what we do or what we go or what we try, we always gotta have that other eye wide open and guard all the way up, literally. And I'm just being honest. And since I was talking about chemicals, let's speak on cereal because I know it's a while back. I never spoke about this, but it was a while back. I was watching a different YouTuber, and he had made a comment about uh, his journey while trying to lose weight, and he had said that all these little snacks or junk foods or foods that we see in the store are not good for us either. And it was so crazy because I think he had pointed out a cereal in if I think this it was like a chemical in a cereal that we eat was also a chemical in dog food. And if it wasn't a chemical in dog food, it was a chemical for like bugs. It was like toxic or something in some kind of way. But yeah, this whole healthy thing, boy, it's something to really pay attention to. And then the whole thing with meats leading to disease long term. Boy, y'all, it's so much. It's so much. And I just try to keep my guard up as high as I can and keep one eye wide open, literally, because you never know. You never know. But before we end this live, I actually do want to ask y'all one question. Uh, I don't know if or if not, y'all drink tap water. But when it comes to bottled water, what Pacific bottled water brand do you drink? What is, like, to say, if I say, hey, I want to visit, knock on your door, I come in your kitchen. What bottled water you gonna have? What type of bottled water you gonna have in your kitchen? Or what bottled water you drink all the time? Cause I know, at first I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie. I was with the whole smart water thing. Smart water Propel. No, wait, was it Propel? No, it wasn't Propel. I think it was just smart water. And then after I've noticed a couple things, I changed into core. And then I'm not even exactly happy with that brand and that water all the way. It's just that's the least I can do until I get where I need to be as far as the exact water I want to drink or whatever. And hey girl. But yeah, so that's one question I want to ask y'all before I jump off. What brand of water would you drink? When I come over your house, or whoever comes, what's one brand that you always have, or is your go to all the time? If, or if not, you drink tap. And I actually do want to add. I do want to add. I don't know. But when it comes to tea, make sure you don't forget to add the lemon. Don't forget that, okay? That's my little secret to you. Don't tell nobody, okay? Alright. So, further ado, if it ain't him, her, them, then yes, it's probably me, uniquely she, and I'm out. Peace.